Good morning, student. This is the fifth video lecture of CS 304 Digital System. In this video lecture, we discuss about universal logic gate. In previous lecture, that is logic gates part 1, we discuss about the basics of the logic gates, what are the applications and types of the logic gates. As we know that there are some basic gates like AND or NOT gate we already discussed, truth table and output expressions. Then there are some special purpose gate like XOR, XNOR gate. We already discussed in part 1, along with truth table and output expressions. Now we move to the universal gate, which is very important because with the help of the universal gate, we design the remaining other gate, and also we design any Boolean expression of function with the help of universal gate. So in the designing point of view, this gate is very important. So we move to the outlines, that is prerequisite, objectives, universal logic gates. There are two types of the universal logic gates, that is NAND gate, NOR gate. We discussed NAND gate and NOR gate separately. Then we identify the universality of NAND gate, how we can design the other gate with the help of NAND gate. And we cover the universality of NOR gate in the next upcoming lecture. Then we discuss the exercise. Again, exercise are basically based on some MCQ, and the MCQ are basically based on the content of this video lecture. Then we discuss learning outcomes. What is the outcomes are covered after the completion of this video. And at the last, references. So this is overall the outlines of this video lecture. Now we move to the prerequisite. As we know that there is a always requirement of the prerequisite before topic. So again, here the simple prerequisite is the basic knowledge of the gates, like basic gates, AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, XOR gate, XNOR gate, because we design these gates with the help of universal gate. So we have a little bit knowledge of these gates, and all these gates we are covered in video lecture 1. So first prerequisite is the students should have a basic knowledge of Boolean algebra, De Morgan's theorem, and Boolean laws, definitely, because we design the Boolean expression with the help of universal gate. So definitely they have some knowledge of Boolean algebra, Boolean laws, associative law, commutative law, distributive law, De Morgan's theorem, theorem 1 and theorem 2. So students have basic knowledge of these things. So which is the prerequisite requirement of this topic. Now, second prerequisite is identification of the logic gates and verify the truth table for NOT, AND, OR, XOR, XNOR gate, because we design all these gates with the help of NAND only or with the help of NOR only. So before designing with the help of NAND and NOR, we are in such a position so that we can easily verify the truth table of these gates, because when we are not aware of the truth table of these gates, how we can design with the help of NAND. Suppose that I am not aware about the truth table and the output expressions of the XOR gate, how the XOR gate and XNOR gate are behave when we apply some input. So if we are not about the operations of these gates separately, the designing is very difficult. So we have a little bit knowledge of these gates, then we can easily design these gates with the help of NAND or NOR only. And all these gates are covered in the part 1 video lecture. Now we move to the objective. Definitely there is an objective. Identification of the logic gates and verify the truth table on NAND and NOR gate. Identification of the logic gates and verify truth table, especially for NAND and NOR gate, because all of other gates are basically covered in part 1. So here I am basically discuss about the NAND and NOR especially. Okay. Now, designing of other logic by using NAND or NOR gates, definitely, because these are the universal gates. So with the help of these gates, we can easily design the other gate. So designing of other logic by using NAND and NOR, this is the second objective. Then we move to the universal logic gates. What is the universal logic gates? So the NAND and NOR gates are called universal gate. It is important things. NAND and NOR, both gates are called universal gate. The reason is that because with the help of this universal gate like NAND and NOR, we can design other gate and any Boolean expressions. But the important thing is that whenever we use NAND and NOR, if you use only NAND, that we are only used NAND. We are not using in combination. When we design any Boolean expression or other gate with the help of NOR, then we use only NOR. So these gates are universal gates are used separately. Second point, it is possible to implement any Boolean expression with the help of NAND or NOR gates only. As I am told earlier, if we use NAND, then we use only NAND. If we use NOR, then we use only NOR. So we can easily design any Boolean expression and other gate with the help of NAND and NOR. We can design combinational circuits with the help of NAND or NOR gates only, because ultimately the designing is very important. Digital designing is very important. So in the designing, these gates are also used in the combination as well as also we use a sequential, but in combinational, we have widely used universal gates. In previous video lecture, I am discussing what is the combinational and sequential. Combinational means there is a memory less, and sequential means there is some memory element required. Now, what type of the universal gates we earlier discussed? So we have two type of universal gates, NAND gate and NOR gate. So NAND and NOR gate both are comes under the category of the universal gate, but we use separately when we design with the help of universal gate. So we move to the forward and discuss universal gate one by one separately. So this is the NAND gate, very important gate here. So this is the symbol of the NAND gate. If we are concentrating here, this is the NOT gate. Student concentrating here, this is bubble. This bubble is equivalent to NOT gate. So if we are removing this bubble from here, this NAND gate is equivalent to AND gate. In previous lecture, we discussed about AND gate. So what is the meaning of NAND gate? When we are taking the complement of the output of AND gate is converted into NAND gate. Okay, so when we taking the complement of output of AND gate is converted into NAND gate. So here A and B is the input, Y is the output. Here in NAND, N represent NOT gate or AND represent AND gate. So output of AND gate taking complement, then AND gate convert into NAND gate. So it is a combination of AND gate plus NOT gate. Now, this is again highlighting here combination of AND and NOT. This is AND and this is NOT. Now, truth table, very important. The input is A and B, output is Y. So in 2-bit input, we have 4 combinations 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. So when we put the value 0, 0 here, so in case of AND gate, if we are concentrating about the AND gate, in case of AND gate, the output expression is A dot B. But here we are taking complement, that's why the output expression is A dot B complement. So the output of the AND gate is just opposite, output of the NAND gate is just opposite of AND gate. So what is the property of AND gate? AND gate is always product the input. Suppose that this NOT gate are removed from here. So this is just like AND gate. So y equal to a dot b. So in case of AND gate, these are similarly the product of input term. So when 0 0, in case of AND gate, the output is 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1. In case of AND gate, the output is 0 0 0 only in case when both the input is 1, the output is 1 in case of AND gate. But here the output is just opposite of AND gate, because we are taking the complement of AND gate. Complement always convert 0 into 1, 1 into 0. So in case of NAND gate here, 0 into 0, if we doing the product here, because the output expression of y is a dot b complement, student concentrating here, complement of a dot b. So a dot b product 0 into 0 0, but the complement of 0 is 1. 0 into 1 product is 0, complement of 0 is 1. 1 into 0 product is 0, complement of 0 is 1. Here student concentrating here, 1 into 1 1, but complement of 1 is 0, because we are taking the complement due to this NOT gate. It is just complement the output of AND gate. So if we are compare here in first three cases, in case of AND gate, here in first three cases where the output is 1 1 1, in case of AND gate here the output is 0 0. In last case here the output is 0, but in case of AND gate output is 1. So the total table is just opposite of the AND gate, because we are taking the complement of output of AND gate. That's why 0 is replaced by 1, 1 is replaced by 0 in output column. So here about the NAND gate, we can simply say that if due to in this last condition, when all the input is high, means logic 1, the output is 0. If all the input is high, output is 0. In first three cases, we conclude that when any single input is 0, the output is 1. Here both input 0, here single input 0, here single input 0. So there is 2 point comes. If any single input is 0, output is 1. If all the input is 1, output is 0. This can be easily understand with the help of switching circuit, because we discussed the switching circuit in detail. Switching circuit is very important here. So this is a switching circuit we use to switch. So when we apply 0 0 here, in case of 0 both are open. 0 means switch is off. So switch is in off condition. So the circuit is not completed here because there is open circuit. So this voltage is directly connected to this LED, because this circuit is incompleted due to A equal to 0, B equal to 0, open circuit. And when this voltage is connected to LED, LED is glow, output is 1. So in case of 0 0, output is 1. When A0, B1, so in this case, when A0 and B1, so again A0 and B1, when B is 1, it means it is connected, but A is 0, so this A is open circuit, and again the circuit is not completed. Battery is directly connected to LED, LED is glow, again output is 1. Now A is 1, we change the input. If A is 1, so when A is 1, this switch is connected here, circuit is complete, but B is 0, this is open, so again the circuit is not completed. Battery is directly connected to LED, output is 1. Then we go for the last condition when A and B both are 1 1. So both are 1 1. So this circuit is completed, that is short circuit. Across the short circuit, output voltage is 0, and this LED is parallel to this circuit A and B. In parallel, voltage is same. So the short circuit voltage is 0. So same voltage 0 is applied to the LED. LED doesn't glow, output is 0. So in last condition, the output is 0 here. So this is the overall switching circuit of NAND gate. So you can easily understand the operation of NAND gate. Similarly, we discuss about the NOR gate. Like this is the NOR gate. Similarly, we discuss here. This is the symbol of NOR gate. Combination of OR gate and NOT gate, because the symbol of the OR gate. and this is the complement of the output of OR gate. So it is again and for NOT or for OR. So if we are taking the complement of output of OR gate is converted into NOR gate. So this is the truth table. So 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. In case of OR gate, student concentrating here, if any single one, because in OR gate we are adding the input. If there is any single one, output is 1 in case of OR gate, but NOR gate is complement of OR gate. So if we are 0 plus 1 1, but complement of 1 is 0. 0 1 0 plus 1 1, but complement of finally 1 is 0. 1 plus 1 1, complement of 1 is 0. So here whenever any single input is 1, output is 0. If all the input is 0 0 0 plus 0 0, but complement of 0 is 1, because we are taking the complement of OR gate. That's why the output is just opposite of the OR gate. In case of OR gate, this is 0 and this all these three terms are 1, but here only this one is 1 and remaining term are 0 0, because the output expression is OR gate. What will be the operation of the OR gate? Addition of input. So input is a plus a and b, so the output of OR gate is a plus b, but here complement due to NOT gate, so the expression is complement of a plus b. So 0 plus 0 0, but complement of 0 is 1. 0 plus 1 1, complement of 1 is 0. 1 plus 0 1, but complement of 1 is 0. 1 plus 1 1, complement of 1 is 0. So it is just opposite of OR gate. Now we move to the switching circuit. Here very important. So if we are talking about this switching circuit, in first case A and B both are 0 0. So when A and B are 0 0, switch in open circuit condition, off condition, open. So this both paths are incompleted. Battery is directly connected to the bulb and bulb will glow at 0 0, output is 1. A0 B1, A0 open circuit B1, so this is connected. So this path is completed. So one path from side B is completed. This is parallel to this LED. Due to this short circuit, output voltage across this path is 0, because in case of short circuit, output voltage is 0. So this is parallel to this LED. So the voltage across this LED of bulb is 0, and this bulb never be glow. So the output is 0. So in the second case, when A is 1, B is 0, at that time the path is completed from side A. This is again short circuit parallel to the bulb. So the voltage across the bulb due to short circuit is 0. The bulb will never glow, output is 0. When A and B both are 1 1, so both the path are completed. Again, this is parallel to voltage due to short circuit. Voltage across the bulb is 0. So the bulb never be glow, output is 0. So in each case, the output is 0 0. So we can easily understand the operation of NAND and NOR here. Now we discuss universality of NAND gate, how we design the other gate with the help of NAND gate. It is very important. So we discuss one by one. NOT gate. So when both the input of NAND gate are combined to each other, this circuit are converted into NOT gate. Because what is the expression of the NAND gate? A dot B complement. Student concentrating here. Complement of A dot B. Here both the input are same. Here both the input are same. Suppose that this is A, this is B. So B equal to A. So the output expression is complement of A dot B, and B is replaced by A. So complement of A dot A. A dot A is A, complement of A. So answer is complement of A. So if we give input A, the output is complement of A. This property belongs to NOT gate. NOT gate is the complement of input. Here input is A, output is complement of input. Now buffer gate. Buffer gate means input is equal to output. This combination is NOT gate. So this single combination is NOT gate. If we give A, output is a complement. For this NAND gate, the input is a complement, and this single NAND gate, if input are combined, behave as a NOT gate. So this is again used as a NOT gate. So at this time, input is a complement. So the output is a double complement, because NOT gate is just complement of input. In first case, input is A, so output is complement of A. But second case, input is A complement, so the output is A complement to complement, double complement. When we are taking double complement, so the answer is equal to A. When we are taking the complement even number of times, the answer is equivalent to variable. When we are taking the complement odd number of times, the answer is in the form of complement. So this is, so if we are connected to NOT gate in cascade or series, then it is equivalent to buffer gate, because in buffer gate input equal to output. Here input is A, output is A. Now AND gate. So this is the NAND gate. Output of NOT gate is multiplication and complement. A dot B complement. As we know that we discussed in previous slide, if we combine both the input of NAND gate, this NAND gate behave as a NOT gate. So what is the function of NOT gate? Complement of input. Input here complement of A dot B. So we are taking double complement. One complement of this, one complement due to NOT gate. So double complement of A dot B is A dot B. Because if complement are even number of times, answer in the form of variable without complement. So A dot B is the expression is belongs to AND gate. Okay. Here what will operation done? Here we use NOT gate after NAND gate. So this bubble effect is cancelled out by this NOT gate. That's why AB complement is converted into AB. So we are connected here to NAND gate in this form. Now we are on OR gate. So as we know that if we are combine both input in NAND gate, it behave as a NOT gate. So this is A input, combine both input, this behave as a NOT gate. So A is input, output is complement of A. This is again used as a NOT gate because both the input are combined. Input is B, output is complement of B. Here one input is A complement, another input is B complement. Operation of NAND gate. What is the function of NAND gate? Multiplication of both the input and taking complement. So this is just complement of A dot B dot, and by De Morgan's theorem, when we solve, this is the expression equivalent to A plus B. So this expression belongs to OR gate. Okay. So here we discuss one by one. NOR gate. So NOR gate, as we earlier discussed, when we taking the complement of OR gate, it is equivalent to NOR gate, because OR and N for NOT. We earlier discussed how we can design the OR gate with the help of NAND gate. In previous slide we discussed. So 1, 2, 3, these combination is formed OR gate. This is the expression of OR gate. This is the expression of OR gate, A plus B. So this combination we earlier discussed. This is NOT gate, this is NOT gate. So here output A is A complement, B is B complement, then given here. So the output expression is complement of A dot B dot. By De Morgan's we have A plus B. So from at this position, this is OR gate, and NOR gate is the complement of OR gate. So we added a separate NOT gate here. So this OR gate output is complemented from this NOT gate, because in NOT gate both the input are combined. So this wave as a NOT gate. So output of OR gate is complemented here, and this converted into NOR gate. So here we required 4 NOR gate, because this is very important question. Sometimes the question asks how many number of the NAND gate are used when we design a NOR gate. 4 NAND gate are used in the designing of NOR gate. So multiple questions, MCQ based questions. XOR gate. This is the XOR gate. This is the pattern. If we are connected the NAND gate in this pattern, then we design a XOR gate. See here again we use 4 NAND gate. The detail of this, how we can find out this connection produce XOR gate expression, are discussed in next slide. So here we cover NOR gate and XOR gate. In both we are connected 4 NAND gate, but in different pattern. Now this is XNOR gate. So here we cover XOR and XNOR in detail. How we can cover? So from this point up to this point, so this is the arrangement of XOR gate, which also So in previous slide, 1, 2, 3, these 4 gates form a XOR gate. As we know that in the last lecture, if we are taking the complement of XOR, it is converted into XNOR. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4 NAND gate formed XOR gate, and this wave as a NOT gate. So when we are taking the complement from this with the help of this NOT gate, if we are taking the complement of XOR, it is converted into XNOR. So we understand XOR first, then taking complement with the help of this arrangement, XOR is converted into XNOR. So this is single A and B. The expression is multiplication and complement. So this is A dot B, simple multiplication taking complement due to this bubble. And this AB dot here given as input in NAND gate number 2, again used as a input for NAND gate number 3. A is directly feeded here and B is directly feeded in as an input of NAND gate number 3. So the output of NAND gate number 2 is one input is A, another is AB complement. So first they multiply A dot AB complement and taking the whole complement from this. Again, student concentrating here, multiply both first. So one input is A, second input is AB complement, this is AB complement, and taking the whole complement this due to this. Here one input is AB complement, this is the one input AB complement, second input is B, and then taking the whole complement here. Okay. So here in 4th number NAND gate, this is one input A dot AB complement whole complement, and second input is AB complement dot B whole complement. So when we given as input for NAND gate number 4, the final expression is equivalent to XOR. So up to here, this is XOR gate. After that, we use a NOT gate. When output of XOR is taking complement, it is converted into XNOR. Complement of XOR is XNOR because both output table are just opposite to each other. So for a XOR gate, we require 4 NAND gate, but for XNOR gate, we required 5 NAND gate. These are some questions. How many number of NAND gates are required in the designing of XNOR gate? 5. XOR gate 4. Okay. So this is the overall designing we discussed. Now exercise here. The NOR gate output will be high if the two inputs are, these are the combination. We know that the table of NOR gate, with the help of this we can easily solve. Which of the following are known as universal gate? We already discussed in this lecture. How many NAND gates are required for the designing of NOR gate? This is also discussed in the designing part. We already discussed. In 4th, how many NAND gates required for the designing of XNOR gate? So all these questions we can easily solve, which is based on the previous discussion here. So here in this lecture, we cover overall universal gates, but we cover the NOR gate designing in the upcoming video lecture. Here we cover the basics of universal gates, NAND and NOR gates, operations, truth table, and the designing part are basically covered by NAND gate. But in upcoming video lecture, we cover the designing part of other gate with the help of NOR gate only, because whenever we use NAND and NOR, we are used separately. If we are using NAND gate, then we use NAND gate only. So in upcoming video lecture, we discuss the designing part with the help of NOR gate. Now, this is the learning outcomes. Student can learn that there is a one-to-one relationship between logic gate and Boolean function. How universal gate, especially NAND gates here, are used to evaluate Boolean expression to produce a result. Universal gates are used in the designing of combinational and sequential digital circuit, because once we design a combinational or maybe sequential circuit, we know about the overall operation of NAND gate, NOR gate, and how we can use the NOT gate in or NOR gate in the designing process. Then we design for combinational circuit. Now, these are some references. And as earlier discussed, in the upcoming video lecture, we discuss designing part with the help of NOR gate, because here we covered the designing part with the help of NAND gate. But we discuss the basic operation of both NAND and NOR gate. Thank you, students.